Tonight, the pace is quickening 19 days before Americans go to the polls. Your voice, your vote. And there's some new evidence that the president is gaining ground after this week's debate. Today, Governor Romney and his wife Ann were out making their case to women. ABC's David Muir is here. David?
Ann Romney on The View today. At one point, her husband was to come too, but in the end, he did not.
He said that he was not sure he wanted to come on with us because we're high risk and we're sharp-tongued.
No, he said sharp and young.
Humor and then a pointed question from Barbara Walters as both campaigns now aggressively court women in these final 19 days.
One of the things with your husband was that when he was a governor, he was pro-choice. And now is against abortions, except in the case of rape and incest in the life of the mother. I wonder what your views are. Were you the same way when he was a governor? Have you changed? I'm sure you've had discussions about this.
You know, the good news is I'm not running for office, and I don't have to say what I feel, but I am pro-life. I'm happy to say that. Mitt has always been a pro-life person. He governed when he ran as a pro-choice, but when a decision came across his desk...
Explain that to me.
When a decision came across his desk to use embryos for experimentation,
that's stem cell research.
He could not have on his conscience creating human life for experimentation.
Mrs. Romney then arguing the real help women ask for on the campaign trail is economic.
Economic help, you're talking.
Absolutely. And you know, women are going to have a choice. I mean, it's clear. If you really want to make a choice, and if those choices are about reproductive rights, that's your choice.
4 more years!
And in these closing days, Democrats are jumping on that sharp contrast. This new ad in Virginia where the race has tightened with what Romney said during the primaries about Roe v. Wade.
And take a look at this.
If Roe v. Wade was overturned, Congress passed a federal ban on all abortions, and it came to your desk, would you sign it? Yes or no?
Let me say it. I'd be delighted to sign that bill.
And what was the president talking about in the battleground of New Hampshire today?
And when these young women graduate, I want them to receive equal pay for equal work. Governor Romney still won't say whether or not he supported a law to protect that right.
Well, I got this guitar.
The president with a famous surrogate in Ohio, the firewall the president needs to hold on to. And Bruce Springsteen today talking about women.
I don't have to tell you the dangers to Roe versus Wade.
And this focus on women will no doubt intensify. In fact, tonight, Romney with his biggest lead yet in the Gallup Daily Tracking poll. But new polls just this evening showing the president with strong leads in two crucial battlegrounds, Diane, Iowa and Wisconsin. The Obama campaign has to be happy with what they're seeing.
And both candidates in New York tonight, right?
Right here in New York at the L. Smith dinner. As you know, Diane, it's tradition to put aside the fight, trade it for some humor. But this comes just a couple of days after that duel at the town hall.